The first Prime Minister of Scotland, Humza Yousaf. Humza Yousaf was born in the city of Glasgow on 7 April 1985. He is the son of first-generation immigrants. His father, Humza Yousaf, was born in Mian Chanu, Punjab, Pakistan, and emigrated from the city with his family in the 1960s, eventually working as an accountant. 6. His paternal grandfather worked in the Singer sewing machine factory in Clydebank in the 1960s. Yousaf's mother, Shaista Bhutta, was born in Nairobi, Kenya, to a family of Punjabi Aryan descent. Her family experienced violent racially motivated attacks on several occasions for being seen as taking jobs that belonged to Africans, and they later emigrated to Scotland. Humza Yousaf becomes a Scottish politician of Pakistani descent. He was born in Scotland to Pakistani parents and grew up in the city of Glasgow. His ethnic background is therefore Pakistani-Scottish. Yousaf is a strong advocate of LGBT rights. On the topic of marriage equality and homosexual sex, he commented, "I believe that people's marriage, if they are gay, and they are married, that their marriage is no more inferior, or worth less, than my marriage as a heterosexual individual. So no, I don't subscribe to that view, that gay sex is a sin." Amid controversy over Kate Forbes's religious views, Yousaf, a practicing Muslim, said that he does not legislate on the basis of his faith. Yousaf was one of 2 ethnic minority pupils to attend his primary school. Yousaf was privately educated at Hutcheson's Grammar School, an independent school in Glasgow, where his modern studies lessons inspired him to become involved in politics. He described 9/11, the day that changed the world and for me, when he was 16 years old. Prior to the attack, Yousaf was close to 2 pupils whom he sat next to in his registration class, but after the attack in New York, they asked Yousaf questions like, "Why do Muslims hate America?" Yousaf studied politics at the University of Glasgow, where he was president of the Glasgow University Muslim Students Association. 9-12. Yousaf graduated in 2007 with a Master of Arts, M.A. Yousaf was married to former SNP worker Gail Lithgow from 2010 to 2016. In 2019, he married psychotherapist Nadia El Nakla and has 1 child and 1 stepchild. In November 2016, Yousaf was fined £300 and had 6 penalty points added to his driving license, after being caught by police driving a friend's car without being insured to drive it. Yousaf accepted full responsibility, saying, "I totally accept the decision. I paid the fine and told my insurers about the points. This was an honest mistake, and the result of my personal circumstances during my separation." He and his second wife made a complaint of discrimination against a Dundee children's nursery that did not offer a place to their daughter in 2021. The complaint was upheld by the Care Inspectorate, which found that the nursery did not promote fairness, equality and respect in terms of its admission policy. The legal action was subsequently terminated by Yousaf and Nadia. When Sturgeon became First Minister in 2014, he was appointed Europe Minister before being appointed Minister for Transport in the Islands in 2016. As part of cabinet reshuffle of Sturgeon's second government in 2018, Yousaf was promoted to the cabinet as the Justice Secretary. He introduced the controversial Hate Crime Bill 3-4. In 2021, he was appointed the Health Secretary during the later phase of the COVID-19 pandemic and was responsible for the NHS recovery, as well as the mass rollout of the vaccination program that began under his predecessor. Following the announcement of Sturgeon's intention to resign as leader of the SNP and First Minister of Scotland, Yousaf won the 2023 SNP leadership election, narrowly defeating Kate Forbes with 52% to her 48% in the second ballot. Yousaf was officially appointed First Minister on 29 March 2023, becoming the youngest, first Scottish Asian and Muslim to serve in office.